Hello and welcome to Infinity Tarot and Oracle. My name is Mary, and I'm kind of doing an impromptu reading here for Aries. It's been a while since I've done a reading on the channel, and I've been getting into narration work, and I've been blessed with having a lot of that coming in. And also, I've been sick for a couple of weeks, and mostly the side work though has kept me from getting on here and doing what I love to do, because I had to do what I have to do to make money. But anyways, I love my narration work, don't get me wrong, I love it. I'm so very blessed lately with what's been coming to me, and I desperately need it. But I have been getting called back to the cards like for days, and I had a couple of several personal reading orders come in from my Etsy shop, and it's like the universe is going, come on, we're trying to pull you in to do a reading. We're trying to pull you in to do a reading here. We want you back on your channel. Because every time I sat, was thinking I should do a reading for the channel, I'm like, I better go do my narration work. I have to do what makes the money. And so the universe is like, oh, we're going to get you with this. We want you to do a reading for the channel. So it must be important. And I will say that I have a stack of these cards with all the zodiac signs. And I said to myself, I'm going to throw these up in the air, and whichever card lands face up, I'll do readings for today. And I knew before the cards hit the ground, it was going to be Aries, and I almost died when it was. So this is going to be a love reading. I like doing the love readings, and I think that's what I'm mainly focusing on in this channel. So it's going to be a love reading. We'll see what comes out. I wanted to get this started, but I am cooking something and the timer's going off, so I got to pause it for 1 second, and then I'll merge the videos. 1 second, please. Okay, Aries, I'm back, and I'm so sorry. I know you won't really notice because I'm going to merge these two videos. That took a little bit longer than I anticipated. I was making noodles because my sister is sick, and she's going to be home from work, and I was rushing them to her house with soup, homemade chicken noodle soup, so she could have it when she gets in the door, and then she can lay down. So I had finished the noodles, and I'm like, oh my God, she's going to be home soon. I better run there now. So I just got back, and now I'm going to finish. We're going to get into your reading. So thank you for being here. I truly appreciate it. I also do want to say that this is just my calling. I feel so good doing this. And though I've had these sort of messages and psychic happenings coming to me my whole life, as I've gotten into the reading cards for people, it happens more and more, and it never ceases to amaze me. The last personal reading I did yesterday was for a really nice woman, and she left me such amazing feedback and such clarification that the messages were very much for her. And that's what inspired me to say, you know what, let's just put all of that narration work that's waiting on hold and sit down and do a reading, because obviously the universe has been calling me to do one. And then the synchronicity of the Aries card flying out, and I knew that it was going to be the one that flew out. Oh my gosh, it's just, it never ceases to amaze me, even though these things happen to me constantly. I just am continuously amazed and blown away by the universe's way of giving us messages, getting us to do things that we need to do, getting things to the people who need to hear them, that kind of thing. So yes, I'm sorry for the long intro and everything, but I just wanted to share with you my gratitude, my complete and utter amazement and gratitude for you being led here to me, for me being available to the people who need to hear the things that I have to say, to the messages that come through. I'm truly, truly blessed and so grateful. So I just needed to say all of that. I have kind of a new setup here. I can no longer see my phone screen to know if how long I'm going. So I'm just going to go. I am a go with the flow reader. Sometimes I don't read reversals, only get if I'm can't talk either. Only if I'm guided to or feel that that's what the way it's meant to be said, will I. I kind of grab from my decks that are all around me on a go with the flow manner, basically like what I'm guided to use. So we're going to start with, we're going to do some of this animal tarot, but I think we're going to pull, this is just all major arcana. And so I'm going to pull one of these to start with for an overall energy. I kind of got the feeling initially that this reading is going to be more meant for Aries in troubled love relationships, but I don't want to confirm that completely until it's done because, excuse me, there may be things coming through for Aries singles, Aries twin flame, Aries in good relationships. So just listen and you'll know probably fairly quickly if the messages are coming for you or not. So I would like to say just a little prayer of gratitude in advance for me being a clear channel to the Aries led to watch this reading, giving messages to that Aries that they need to know now the most for the benefit and the highest good of them and those around them. I call upon my guides and angels and the guides and angels of the Aries guided here to my channel to come together to deliver through me messages that they need to hear now regarding love in their life. I declare this space free and clear of negative entities and energies. You are not welcome here at this time. Only energies of love and light are welcome here at this time. Thank you. It's so gorgeous out. I live in like a cold northern state, and we've had a lot of cold snow, and today like blue skies and sunshine. I've had synchronicity after synchronicity happening to me, so I know that like it's just so gorgeous. It lifted my spirits. It feels like the start of spring, even though it's still pretty darn cold. So I was like, it's inspiring even more because of these blue skies, which are quickly fading because the sun is setting now. But I can still see them, and it really lifts my spirits. So hopefully you can feel that energy. All right, universe, what do you have for the Aries? You wanted me to do a reading for Aries in love today. What's the first main message we have for Aries in love? Love relationships, romantic love. What is the Aries watching? These cards are so long. They're a bit hard to shuffle. All right, we have 7, the Chariot coming out here. So that's the overall energy that I'm, being led to give you. It's a 7. That is a number that I've been taught is a number that means do not give up. It's a divine number. This is, this could be a journey. This could be traveling. This could be action and change, forward movement. So let's see what else we get. Okay. All right. You know what? Let's see. I told you I'm just to go with the flow. I'll be in the middle of picking up one deck and being like, everything's like, put it down, grab the other one. We're going to get you guys another overall energy and my animal spirit deck. And I usually go to the book with this deck. I'm fairly new with it. Wow. Okay. We have an earth sign coming out. That was fast. And when it happens like that, it's just meant to be. A raccoon. And I swear a raccoon, I have some Aries in my chart, but I'm not an Aries sun sign or anything. I've been seeing raccoons on everything all of a sudden. Like yesterday, my Pinterest feed was like just full of them, and I don't ever search for that. So it's interesting that I'm seeing this too. Maybe this is a little bit for me since I have some Aries in my chart. So the raccoon is talented, shady, and hiding. The raccoon energy is at play within all artists to greater or lesser degrees. At best, it indicates talent, tenacity, and skillfulness with a particular musical instrument or creative tool. Its shadow side points to an unresolved issue around self-image and success. Sometimes using a stage name or wearing a mask works in an artist's favor. Other times it limits creativity. And am I who the audience thinks I am? What if I'm ready to grow into something more? Raccoon energy won't let us off the hook until this creative ego fear is resolved. So when in balance, this can be a generous friend, an exceptional artist. When out of balance, the raccoon energy is competitive, starving artist. You're trying, you're not getting anywhere, that kind of thing. And to bring it into balance, make new work. So Aries, you may be creative. You may need to bring some creativity into your life, and because that might raise your vibration and help whatever situation you have going on in your relationship. Perhaps there is something kind of in hiding and in the dark. Perhaps you have something inside you that you could express to the world anonymously that would help them, and that would in turn help you too. But we'll get more into that and see what else we get with the other things coming out. It's really something. All right, what else, please? Sometimes I get paranoid that my camera is like not recording, and I'm like, okay, it is. We're at 8 minutes, 11 seconds. So I'm like a touch OCD, and I'm like, did I press record? Even though I know I watched it, I have to get up and check. I would die if I did a whole reading and it was like just not recording. All right. What else, universe? What other messages do we have for the Aries watching? Shuffling is not, oh, here we go. Okay. We have another 7 coming out here. We have the 7 of Pentacles. And we also have the Ace of Wands. And, you know, aces are always, you know, a new beginning of some sort. And the 7 of Pentacles can indicate the need for patience, hard work, waiting for something. Like you can see, I don't know if you can see it well, the lighting isn't great now that the sun is going down here, but there's like an elk, and he's looking up at the coins as if he's like waiting for something to happen, waiting for one to drop, or he's admiring them, but he's in waiting, he's watching, they're up there, and he's just sort of looking at them like, okay, what now? What's happening next? What do I, you know, what are you going to drop? How can I get one of you? I don't know. Those are the things that are coming to me. And then we have the Ace of Wands. So aces are always about new beginnings. And this could be like, there's a lot of, this is like, could be a new project or new inspiration. And isn't that amazing that the raccoon card was telling you, do something, if you're out of balance, new work, new creative project, creative energies, waiting and watching the hard work that you put in or something you hung up a while ago to come down to you, that kind of thing. I'll kind of turn these. Hopefully you can see it good. I haven't perfected this new area yet. I had this desk open up in my living room. I had computer stuff all over this, and I had to move that all to a walk-in closet to do my narration work. So I'm like, this is perfect. Now I get my desk for my readings. But I think I need to do something to make it look better. But yeah, like forward action needed, forward movement coming. You have 2 7s here. 7 7, numbers of not giving up. I feel like, you know, maybe you're not meant to give up on this relationship if you're having some struggles and you're feeling like maybe it's time to throw in the hat. Perhaps maybe some new creative energy can make a little bit of a change for that in that situation for you. We have like a raven. I think that might be a raven or a crow, one of the two on here, with the Knight of Swords coming out. And so let's see, where could this be tying in? I feel like, you know, this could be a lifestyle change. Knight of Swords can be a lifestyle change. It can be action of some sort happening. This can be like a lifestyle change, the Chariot, which is the overall energy. I think a change is needed, Aries, in your relationship. And if you're single, certainly tapping into your creative side can raise your vibration, and it can help you to attract, you know, what it is that you're hoping for in your life. We all have things that we want in a romantic partner. Oh, we have 2 cards here. Oh my God, look, we have the 9 of Cups and the 9 of Wands. 2 sevens, 2 9s, divine intervention, not giving up. The 9 of Cups is the wish fulfillment card in the regular tarot deck. And there's a butterfly emerging at the top of this beautiful stack of gold chalices. And then we have the 9 of Wands, which can be maintaining boundaries, persistence, kind of energy. And with the energies of those 7s saying don't give up, and this card coming to me like as persistence, and then a wish fulfillment, Aries, I really believe that your wishes in the love department are on their way, forward movement to coming true, coming in, a lifestyle change leading to wish fulfillment. Maybe you're just kind of in the waiting period, and the universe is asking you to have some patience. Don't give up. Do things to uplift your own spirits right now. I just glanced too, and the Hermit was at the bottom of the deck before I started shuffling again. So it's kind of like a time for introspection, kind of like, because you need some sort of a change. Something is happening that needs changing. And they're asking you to raise your vibrational energies to help this happen quicker for you. So we have the 2 of Pentacles coming out. 2 choices, multitasking, weighing many options. You have a lot of things you're pondering right now. You're thinking that the grass might be greener somewhere else, possibly. You're feeling some stagnation. Maybe you feel like your partner is hiding some things. You have a couple choices at hand. And for a lot of you, the universe is saying, stick with what you've been on, this path that you've been putting work into. Wish fulfillment is coming. And if you know that you need to get out of it, I'm certainly not telling anybody to stay in an abusive situation and wait that out. If you know that your instincts have been telling you that you got to go, then that's your calling too, and you need to follow that. And then what can get you through is doing things that you love. Tapping into your creative energies. Usually people that are watching these kind of readings, or watching readings, I should say, tend to have a little bit of creativeness to them. I just find that to be true. Not everybody, but you know, in some way they're creative. And if it makes you feel good to work on some things that you love to do, music, crafts, writing, journaling, baking and making beautiful cookies or cupcakes or pies or cake, you know, that kind of thing. Anything that really raises your vibration. It just helps on all levels of your life. And the synchronicities will start coming in too to show you that you're doing it right. And they're like, oh my gosh, sorry about that. Okay. So yeah, I feel like with those 2 9s coming out together with each other, it's like the end of something painful and stagnant is coming. If you've been single and you've been wishing for somebody, your wish is coming and they're going to be what you need them to be. And if you've been working on a relationship that you're in and it's been rocky, and it's just rocky for reasons that aren't like abuse and things that are, you know, putting you through hell, I think that you should wait a little longer, have some patience, give off some loving vibes to your partner, send them love throughout the day when you think of them, follow inspired action, meaning you get an urge to go stop somewhere and pick something up for them, or you get an urge to buy a book that you think will help your situation. By all means, do it. And so we have the King of Cups coming out. And this is like tolerance and empathy, a supportive person. I feel like the universe is really calling to you to have some empathy for your partner. And in turn, that lets them have some empathy for you too. I feel like there's some compassion needed in this situation between the two of you. And if you're single, show yourself some empathy for what you've been through and how far you've grown and how far you've come, and show appreciation ahead of time for things that are not here yet, because that helps them to come. We don't want to be focusing on the bad and the things that have hurt us in the past and the lies we've been told and the brokenheartedness we've suffered. We want to focus on exactly what you want your life to be like and who you want in it and how you want them to behave. I have a cousin who was 12 years on and off in an abusive relationship. She would dump him and take him back, dump him and take him back, dump him and take him back, because they had a child together and she didn't want to. She wanted a family so desperately. She tolerated so much, and finally one day she just let go. I'm sure my dogs are about to start barking. My neighbor's dog just went off upstairs. Sorry. Paco. I hear that thumping of his paws, and I know that they're like getting home from work, and the barking is going to commence. Sets mine off too. But anyway, Paco. I want to finish my story, but I don't want the noise to be drowning me out. So we have a lot of cup energy flying out here. Paco, hey, come on, stop. No, I'm so sorry. It's like we have to just wait it out for this dog upstairs to get it out of his system. Let them get in the door, and then once mine will stop soon after. I'm surprised my other little one isn't going off. I have two. She's under my desk, quiet as a mouse. Okay. Paco. I know. It's okay. Paco. So, she told her mom she was going to let go. And she ended up got a tattoo down her side that said, let go, let God, because she literally, her and her mom sat down and they prayed and they wrote a list of the person that they would love to come into her life. And within a year, this person, to a T, to everything that they wanted in a person for her, came. He was somebody from her past that she knew, that always had a crush on her in school and from a distance, and never thought he'd have a chance with her. And he is so good to her and her son. They're planning their wedding. She is just so grateful. And so, yeah, sometimes this need to surrender, that's kind of where I'm at too on my path right now. It's like I feel like I'm finally really and truly surrendering. And I kind of got like all of that barking and everything threw me off track as to what I was saying before I told that story about my cousin, but I think somebody needed to hear that. I'm thinking it's going to give the singles and the ones that are leaving abusive relationships hope that, believe me, we will get what we deserve, and we've been good people in this life. And when you know your heart has been in the right place and you know you haven't done things to hurt people deliberately, the universe is going to reward you. You will not hurt forever, and the universe wants you to know that right now. And it's interesting because as I was saying all of this, that's when the Knight of Cups popped out. And this is like romantic proposals. This is like Prince Charming. What was I just saying? My cousin's Prince Charming literally came into her life after her mom and her prayed and wrote down a list of attributes in a man after 12 years of suffering needlessly at the hands of somebody who was abusive and emotionally unavailable and repeated attempt after repeated attempt, she let go, she prayed, she put down her wishes, she focused on those, and then boom, Prince Charming came. And I think it's absolutely amazing that that card popped out while I was telling that story. I feel overwhelmed right now for you, Aries. Like I'm getting teary-eyed. Because I feel like a lot of you have been through a lot and you need this right now. You need to reevaluate. You need some changes, and you need this uplifting energy to come in. And I think that's why it's like, okay, empathy is coming into the situation. And you've been waiting. So just have some more patience. Don't give up. The end of suffering is near. And you're going to have some choices. Listen to your gut between the two choices. Listen to your heart. Meditate. Ask for help. Ask your angels to come in and be of assistance. They don't intervene unless we give them permission. I'm going to get you a fairy card, okay? I love these fairy cards. They just give the best messages, and we'll see how it fits in with everything else. So we have, oh my God, it's a 25. It's another 7. 777. Such a divine intervention in this reading. It's so amazing. The Faery Godmother is coming out. Oh, you got the wish fulfillment, and Faery Godmother's coming in to say, hey, you're getting your wish, Aries. Your love wish is being granted as we speak. Have some patience. You will see. Okay, I'm going to read to you what it says, though, because I like to go to the book. I've been working with these cards for a while now, but I still always just go to the book, and I'll add to it, or things will come to me as I'm reading. But I'll give you a little bit of this. Faery Godmother, gifts, talents, grace, helpful lessons. My God. All of this stuff about talents and creativity and do something artistic to balance out this raccoon energy, and to get yourself through some times of struggle. You've learned some lessons. You've got gifts. Give yourself some, and your partner that's with you or to come, some grace. I'm feel flabbergasted right now by all of this. I'm trying to put this where I feel she needs to go. I don't know if you can see her or have her sitting. But anyways, this is Sari. So Sari offers last minute rescues. Oh my God. Like, I'm just thinking, like, you think hope is done. You're feeling hopeless now. You've given up. Last minute rescues are on the way for you. She's telling you wish fulfillment. When she turns up in our readings, good things may well be happening that we don't think we deserve, or we do deserve but haven't thought to ask for. Almost imperceptibly, she teaches us about giving and receiving unconditionally, helping us to open our hearts to love and acceptance. She sometimes showers us with abundance. Keep an eye out for unexpected good fortune, especially when you thought you saw bad luck headed your way. Remember to say thank you by passing a kindness on to someone else. Practice a little fairy godmothering yourself and see how enjoyable it is. Part of the fun is to do it so that the recipient doesn't know where the gift came from. Oh my God. What a beautiful reading, Aries. You have some serious hope coming in. The 3 sevens are telling you, do not give up. Do not give up on whatever it is you've been waiting for to come, because it is coming, whether it's going to be in the relationship you're in or in a new one. You have been patient. You have learned your lessons. Your Prince Charming, or Princess Charming if you're a man watching, is on the way. Your wishes are being granted. You will make the right choice if you pray and listen to your heart. I really feel like we need to leave the reading there. I hope that you enjoyed it. I know I did. And thank you so much for being here, because it's your energy that made this reading possible. And this reading, by the way, is timeless. No matter when it's been uploaded, when you're hearing it and when you're guided to click on it, that's when the universe is like, hey, We need you to hear something in here. That's why we brought it to you. The universe is amazing at delivering what we need when we need it. And I've learned that over the years so greatly. It's just amazing. If you did like this video, please click like, leave a comment. I love, love, love hearing how things resonated and how people are feeling about the reading, and if it helped or gave you some peace or hope. It really lifts my spirits, and I'm just so grateful to be able to be the messenger for you in these messages. And I don't think you could have got a better reading. It's beautiful. And so are you, Aries. So remember that. And remember that you deserve all of the love that your heart wants. You deserve to be treated well. You deserve to be happy. You deserve all of your wishes to come true. You are worthy. Never believe that you're not. You are. You're worthy of being treated good too. So don't ever let anybody do anything that treats you less than that, because you deserve the best. You deserve unconditional love, just like you give. Okay? I do offer personal readings on my Etsy shop. I have a 1-question reading done by video that usually ends up to be about 20 minutes of me talking. So nobody ever buys the longer reading because they know that they're just going to get all of that for the 1-question reading. But that's all right. I enjoy doing them anyway. So if you're interested in a personalized reading, please follow the link in the description box below the video so you can go get one for yourself. And Aries, I'm wishing you so much love, and I'm so excited for you. Please come back and tell me how things went down the road and how it all unfolded for you. So thank you so much. Have a great night. Bye.